Gemini, all about your current lover. Okay, we're going to see what's the tea. We're going to go in sections. It's not going to be too long, okay, but I will timestamp it afterwards so you guys can see. So go to the comment section afterward and you can click through if you want or watch the whole thing, which I do recommend, okay? But first, we're going to see how does your current lover feel about you, and then we're going to do how does or what is your current lover hiding, if anything, and then we're going to see what's next between you and your current lover, okay? So, let's see. Welcome in, welcome in. Let me just check the sound. Let's see. All right, 1 second. Okay, so welcome in, welcome in. Make sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already. We're gonna do all about your lover right now. Okay, so we're gonna start with how they feel. Okay, how does your current lover feel about you, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, etc.? Make sure to hit the like button if you are in here. Mm-mm-mm. Okay, let's see. Oop, okay, Gemini, how does your lover currently feel about you? Gemini, Gemini, Gemini. How does your lover currently feel about you? Okay. Your lover feels like you are being very chaotic right now, okay? Your lover feels like you are being um like you don't care about what happens, okay? Your lover feels like, "Oh, the Gemini doesn't care about my feelings. The Gemini doesn't care about what's going to happen between us." Some of y'all could have Leo in your chart, okay? Um, let's see. We have the Ace of Swords. This person feels like you're talking crazy to them. This person also feels like you are trying to put certain things in their head, okay? You know, like say like slick shit or something like that, okay? Let's see. Gemini, how does your lover feel about you? They still have emotion for you, but it's like they want this, okay? But at the same time, they're like the Gemini's acting like an ass. The Gemini's acting like they don't care, okay? So let's see. This person may know what you got going on, okay? For some of y'all, this person with the High Priestess, they may know what you got going on, okay? Let's see. Yeah, this person feels like you're being very manipulative and that there's something that you feel like you can't control yourself from. They feel like like you're being very reckless and not caring about the consequences. And Seven of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, Gemini, your lover feels like you just don't give a shit. Your lover feels like you want to do what you want to do. You like being shady. You like being sneaky. Okay. Um, your lover feels like you are holding back certain things that they have to like pry out of you. Like you're not telling, like you're saying a lot of stuff, but you're also saying nothing at all. Okay. So let's see. Let's see. How does your lover feel about you? Let's get some oracle for that. All right, Gemini, how does your lover currently feel about you? How does your current lover feel about you? Indecision, yeah. They feel like you're not wanting to make a choice. They feel like you could be a narcissist as well with your behavior, okay? Very egotistical. They also feel like you're an opportunist, okay? We have traveling, strengthening relationships, gym. Somebody could be a gym rat, okay? Man or woman. Um, this person could feel like you're drinking more too, okay? I'm hearing that, fuck my baby dad. That sexy red, okay? Some of y'all, this person could be your baby mama, okay? Your baby mama could feel like this about you. Or if you don't have a baby mama, this is just somebody who, they're like, fuck you. Or you feel like this, oh, so y'all could feel that way about each other, low key, right now, okay? But this person feels like you don't want to be around them. And look, you see these people walking in this group here outside. This person feels like you want to be social, but not social with them, okay? They really feel like you need to clean up your act, okay? Let's see. Yeah, apology, reverse. This person feels like you're never going to admit the truth, okay? That you're very arrogant, but you would never say that. Damn, okay, let's see. But the weird part is, Gemini, they still have emotions for you. You got this person, they might have like Stockholm syndrome with you, low key, okay? This person feels like they are discovering a side of you that they never knew existed. So it's like they know you, but you're becoming a stranger, okay? Let's see. Yeah, change. They feel like you're changing a lot, but in like such a negative way. So I don't know, Gemini, did you pretend to be somebody or something, or pretend to be the perfect guy, the perfect girl, and then now your true colors are coming out, okay? Because this person feels like you changed, okay? You changed overnight, you changed, or you have changed over time, but in like an awful way, okay? Let's see. What'd you do to this person? We have pills, okay? Somebody could be a druggie, okay? Even if it's not pills, somebody could like to indulge in, or you could like to indulge in substances. This person could feel like you say you're not, yeah, ecstasy, cheap thrills, chasing thrills, a good time. This person feels like you like a good time, but not with them. They feel like you say you're not doing drugs, or you say you don't do something anymore, but you do. They feel like you're a liar. Okay, let's see. Oh, and this is established reverse. This person does feel like you're unstable mentally, physically, financially. Okay, bad reputation. Look, I'm telling you, this person, Gemini, they feel like you are just acting out. You're acting out. They got love for you, but they feel like you are acting the fuck out. They're like, Gemini's a mess right now. Gemini's trying to run from their problems. They're trying to run, run, run. It's like this person doesn't want you to leave. They feel like you cheat on them. You're not dedicated to the situation. Let me see, Gemini, how do you feel about this person? Because they feel like you don't care. Okay, let's see. Gemini, how do you feel about this person? I'm going to use the tarot for this part. Let's see. Gemini, how do you feel about your current lover? Let's see. Okay. So we have the Ten of Pentacles, Justice, and the Eight of Wands. And the Tower reverse. Okay. What the hell? So if this is the energy, why does your lover feel like you hate them? Go, because you're immature. Page of Cups, Page of Swords, reverse. You could be someone who says things and then you don't follow through, or you like to go do something else. Are you the type, Gemini, are you the type of person who's like, you tell somebody, yeah, I'm about to walk my dog, and then you don't walk your dog, you actually go to bed, or you tell somebody, or even this person, I'm about to go out to eat at 5 p.m. I got reservations. And then when 5 p.m. rolls around and you're at the beach. And this, like, so Gemini, you need to be more, I mean, you don't have to do anything, okay? But be more consistent if you're telling people what you're doing and then doing the opposite or doing something completely different. Because this person is like, you don't, like I said, you don't follow through. You say one thing and then you mean the other. Okay, that's how this person feels about you. And I feel like you see them as like, you could be in a relationship with this person, or you could be because the 10 of Pentacles is like relationship, foundation, home, maybe even marriage. Some of y'all could be married, you don't have to be, but you feel like this connection is stable, but then a tower happens, or this is like a cycle that y'all go through. Okay, Three of Swords reverse, and then the 10 of Cups. What the fuck? Okay, Gemini, Sun card. Oh my god, you're bipolar. Oops, not diagnosing anybody, but y'all know what the fuck I mean. Y'all, because look, I see it right here. You want this person. You're like, yeah, I like them. I want them for, dating or marriage. And I see a future with this person. And then you're like, actually, I'm gonna fuck shit up right now. And then you start being deceptive and immature and breaking people's hearts. And then you're like, wait, I think I like you again today. That's how you are, Gemini. I see why this person feels like you don't give a shit, like you're acting an ass, because you're crazy. You're crazy. Okay, I love Geminis. I have a shit ton of friends who are Geminis. I know like 20 Geminis in my life, and I know them pretty well. But at the same time, you never really know a Gemini. Okay, so Gemini placements, this is literally your person is like, oh my God, I can't take it. But then they also want to take it. So y'all could both be twisted. I don't know. Let's see. It's like it depends on the day, honestly. And I've been picking up on that for a while. Like the Gemini has, well, you guys know the Geminis are the twins, right? Y'all know that. Two-faced, two-sided, honest when you want to be, liar when you want to be, moody when you want to be. If you're dealing with the Gemini, stay busy. I'm hearing stay golden, pony boy. Okay, I don't know why I just heard that, but stay busy. Okay, if you're dealing with a Gemini man or woman, or Gemini placement, I want to say Gemini sun, mourn. Some of y'all could be mourning over this person, or this person is. Okay, but sun, moon, rising, Venus. If you're dealing with a Gemini placement, I'm telling you right now, you need to go find other things to do, because whoever you're dealing with, if you're cross watching, good luck. You're going to be stressed for your whole life. Okay, because this is like somebody who's bipolar or something. Maybe they don't know that. Maybe they aren't diagnosed or something. A lot of people, a lot of people are out here in the wild in society, and they're just undiagnosed. Like when you see a crazy person, when you're like, why do they act like that? Why is this person like da 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 da? What's wrong with them? What's wrong with him? What's wrong with her? Is there something wrong? There probably is. Okay, it's just undiagnosed. A lot of people don't want to admit that they got fucking problems. Okay, um, so they go around throughout life acting crazy, and they're like da 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 da, you know. Okay, like Jesus. Okay, let's see. What's your lover hiding, Gemini? Jesus. So we figured that out about you, Gemini. You're bipolar. That's why your lover feels like you don't give a shit. Because this person's like, well, what's for me is for me. And if the Gemini doesn't want to fuck with me, then that's not for me. So I don't know, Gemini. You might need some help. Okay, let's see. Well, Gemini, what's your lover hiding? Let's see, if anything. Which one should we use? Gemini, what is your lover hiding from you? Exhausted. They're tired. They're very tired, burned out, empty. They're closing off from this situation emotionally, at least right now. Okay. We have burden. They feel like something about this connection is a burden. It's like they're trying to be they're trying to keep a promise, but it's hard for them because of how you go back and forth and treat them. We have keeping a promise reverse. This person could have used to been more emotional or more deep or something, but they're getting tired of the back and forth. And you know what? Whether you're the Gemini watching or if you're cross watching, people who have mental problems, even if they don't want to admit that they're kind of fucked up in the head, man or woman, you don't have to deal with someone's chaotic mental state. You can love somebody even if they're a little bit crazy, right? But you don't have to deal with it forever, especially if it's taking more of a toll on you. Okay? So I don't know if that's a message for somebody, but people loving somebody with mental issues is exhausting, okay? Whether you're the person with mental issues or, vice versa. It's exhausting. It doesn't mean you don't love them necessarily, but don't expect people to be around forever when you act like whatever you got wrong with you. And I'm not saying it's you have to be defined by your issue or issues, but you got to take some control over what you got going on up top, Gemini, okay? Or cross watcher, okay? Something's not right. I feel like it's both of y'all because the energy's coming out with both of y'all. Okay, y'all both could need mental help. Let's see. What's your lover hiding, Gemini? Your lover is also hiding that they are, some of y'all, this person's like more wealthy than you think, okay? Man or woman. Or this person could be getting some sort of inheritance. We have third party, okay? Let's see. We have repo. So okay. If y'all have multiple options, Gemini placements, one of your options is more wealthy than you think. So you could think somebody's broke or not doing well financially when in reality they're like very well off. Okay, they could live how they want to. And some of y'all, if you're dealing with another option or if you're thinking about two people, one of these options is actually broke. So be careful, Gemini, because this is like a situation where you could think you're going for the option that is more stable, more wealthy. They got this, they got that, but in reality, they're late on payments. They're late on, you know, whatever, the house, rent, car payment. I'm hearing HOA, something about that. Um, and then the person that you think is broke is actually living well. They're not in debt, so be careful of choosing wrong, or you need to choose wisely when it comes to your choices in love right now, if you have another person, okay? Because I feel like you're going to be bamboozled, okay? This person you think is broke, the one you think, oh, they don't have this, they don't have that, what can they do for me? A lot. They just probably don't show it. A lot of wealthy people are not flashy, okay? Um, some of them are, but not all of them. The ones you see out and about in daily life, that's why you should never disrespect people just because you think that they're poor or that you think that they're wealthy, because people shit on wealthy people too, okay? Um, so I don't know. There's something here about you choosing wrong, Gemini. So be careful because the person you think your lover is more wealthy than you think, or they're set up, okay? They're good. And then this third party is the one who's poor or late on payments, okay? Whatever they show in life could be very flashy, Like I said, you could have seen this person's their house, maybe a car, but guess what? That stuff's about to be repossessed, okay? Like someone is financially incapable. It's like this third party or whoever you're dealing with outside of this connection, okay? So, like I said, just to be clear, whoever you think is broke or whoever you think is not financially doing well, that's the person who is financially doing well. They just take care of their finances better and they may not dress or look like, what this other person looks like. You know what I'm saying? So you could see something, ooh, shiny, they look great. They look very handsome, very sexy, very beautiful, but they're broke. Like, so don't get bamboozled, okay? I'm just saying. Let's see. Never judge a book by its cover. They don't say that for no reason. Okay, we have uninvited guest and coffee house. Okay, excuse me, your lover is hiding that I don't know if you think this person's dealing with somebody else, but they don't let people in their house, or they don't let other people in their house, or something like that. Okay, let's see. And we have distance, separation, space, blockage, acceptance. This person is accepting the fact that this is something that, like I said, it may not be for them. If you don't want to deal with them right now, they're like, okay, I accept that. We have acceptance and separation, blockage, distance, space. So if you're putting space between you and this person, Gemini, they're accepting that. It's not like they're gonna go boohoo cry over it. Okay. Um, let's see. There is something about a choice here. Yeah, photo proof. It's like this person has gotten some sort of evidence about this connection, and they're like, okay, well, it is what it is, and great. Now I know. Okay. Let's see. We have painter. Whoa. What is your lover hiding? Something about the justice system. Also, we have Libra energy and puzzled. Okay. Gemini, your lover is hiding that. This is coming out weird. I'm trying to make sure I say it the right way. Gemini, if you are thinking that your current lover or whoever you're dealing with is confused about what y'all got going on, they're not. They could even be wanting to date somebody else or go and date somebody else. We have date, courting, meetup. It's like they're not going to be in their head about you. I feel like you guys think that this lover of yours is going to be in their head about you. They're not. They don't plan to stress over you. They're like, okay, like, I don't know, somebody needs to understand, Gemini. I feel like it's you. You need to understand this person. If you're creating chaos or distance with this person, they're not mad about it. They're not stressing over it. They're tired. Like I said, exhausted was the first card that came out. This person is exhausted by your back and forth nature. They care about you. They have feelings, like romantic feelings for you, but they're not gonna stress over you and cry and I don't know if that's your goal or something, okay? But it's like this person is not going to think about whatever you feel like they're thinking about when it comes to you. They could even be planning to travel, okay? Or they could have just got back from a trip or something. Okay, we have traveler reverse. They're getting back outside. Yeah, they're literally not waiting for you. They could have even had like a what do they call it? Like an ultimatum or a deadline for you. Like if the Gemini doesn't do this, the Gemini is, I'm just gonna go fuck with so and so. Or if the Gemini isn't doing that, I'm gonna go da 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 da. Like it's like they're not sitting around waiting and wishing on you to get it together. Okay. I feel like this person just wanted some sort of clarity, yeah, some for you to come clean, okay, about something. Okay, we have love at first sight, encounter, cutting ties. I'm telling you, when some of y'all need to understand, this person is not, they're not sitting around waiting. They could even be meeting somebody who is love at first sight after cutting ties with you. We have freedom, standing up, awaken. So they're hiding that they don't want to hear it anymore. Maybe they did want to hear it at one point. They did want to hear what you had to say, but now they are moving on. They care, but they don't care to the point where they're not going to have self-love, okay? People who love themselves are not going to be waiting around for somebody to love them or care about them. You know what I'm saying? This person is they're not dealing with the consequences of your actions, okay? So they're not hiding anything crazy. I feel like that's fair. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if you're being a hater, it's literally coming out like you're being the problem, Gemini. Gemini placement, whatever. If if you are hating on this person when they're being nice to you or trying to be understanding with your chaotic back and forth mental states, they're no longer waiting on you to hopefully get it together. Okay, that's what we got here. Okay, let's see. So yeah, they're gonna go about their day. They're gonna do what they want to do. We have ghost. It is reversed here. Okay, um, so I don't see a ghosting situation necessarily, but this could be a situation where like y'all maybe cut ties, or this person is cutting ties with you without saying anything, or maybe they got closure, whether you told them some sort of closure or not, and that's giving them the freedom to go fuck with whoever they want to fuck with, they to go do what they want to do, to have the freedom. So now that they don't have to deal with, yeah, look, ghosting guru also came out. Okay, now they have the freedom. Now they have the answers to go do what they want to do. Yeah, look, enthusiastic, freedom, focus on oneself. Okay, this person could be on the road. Let's see. We have age issues, shocking reverse. They're not surprised. They're not surprised at you acting like if you're an older man or woman, they're not surprised that you're acting like very childish. And look, travel again. We got traveler, and oh, this card right here. You see her on the road, okay? A lot of travel. This person could be planning a trip or multiple trips, okay? They're gonna go do that. And they're no longer being committed to this situation. I don't think y'all are together for some of y'all, but loyalty reverse is like they're not waiting on you to, like, when you want to act up, Gemini, that's when they're gonna go do what they want to do and see other people and date other people. That's what's happening here. Okay. Um, love on the brain is like they're not too focused on love, but they are considering who they have around them. They're starting to message people back. They're starting to, allow people to, I don't know, I'm hearing hit on them. Maybe this person didn't allow people to hit on them when they were with you or dealing with you. Like they were very loyal, and now they're like, okay, well, the Gemini can't get it together, so I'm going to go do me. Okay. So let's see what's next between you and this person. So never think you're bigger than the program, Gemini placements. That's what I want to say here. Never think that you are, that great of a person. I'm not saying you're not great, okay? But in love connections, you got to be humble in some type of way, because I feel like you think that someone is just sitting around waiting on you or going to wait on you. They're not, okay? They're not. This person is doing what they want to do because you do what you want to do, and because you can't get it together. Especially if you're like bipolar, and everybody has their own issues. But like I said earlier, no one has to deal with your chaos. Okay? If you can't decide, they're like, okay, well, I'm going to decide for us and do what I want to do, since you want to do what you want to do, you know? All right, let's see. Whew, I feel like I just said a lot. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Last section. I will timestamp it afterward. Okay, so we're gonna do what's next between you and your lover. 1 second. All right, let's see. Whoa. Oh my goodness. My cards are literally flying everywhere. All right, Gemini, what's next between you and your current lover? Someone could make content, okay? We have creator. This person is going to be getting out there, making new friends. It could be somebody who smokes, okay? Let's see. Collecting information. This person could be collecting information. Grill master. Yeah, they're what did I say that to you guys earlier? Like stay busy. That's what this person is doing. Okay? They're going to be staying busy. They're going to be creating content, going out, making new friends, maybe even online friends, okay? Or connections. Grill master. So this person could be wanting to cook more or find new foods and things like that. Okay? They're going to be doing a lot of research. It literally says healing step forward. Okay? So what's next between... So yeah, I'm hearing it was only a matter of time before this person, you know, got clarity about the situation with you. So what's next between y'all is them releasing and detaching and going about, their merry way. Okay, let's see. Yeah, they're looking for new opportunities, especially if they weren't before. That could even be new people. Like I said, somebody's name could be Faith or Hope. They're not staying stuck. Look, any resistance, it came out reverse. So any resistance that was in this person's life because of this connection with you, they're freeing themselves so that they no longer have to feel restricted to whatever you got going on in your life or mental state. Okay? This person could have used to been clingy or obsessive or, you know, always watching, but they're not doing that anymore. Okay? And they're focusing more on their money. Yeah, financial center. Let's see. Anything else? I do feel like this person will look you up occasionally or try to see, you know, what you might be doing, but it's not obsessive anymore. We have divine counterpart. Let's see. Gemini, what is your... or what's next between you and your lover? Yeah, it's in the past. This person's letting go of certain things about this connection, letting it be, stay in the past, and they're going to do them. Okay? Yeah, they're going out, having fun, drinking, partying, traveling. They're not dealing with your difficult ass anymore. I'm telling you. Okay? This person could have Aries in their chart. This person's not insecure, or they're not as insecure as they used to be. Okay, so this person, like I said, they could have used to been insecure, or they maybe used to be, you know, oh my God, what's the Gemini doing? What's going on with Gemini? Gemini, Gemini. But now they're like, oh, I'm free. I'm happy. I get to do this. I get to do that. You know, I forgot about that person. Let me go talk to them. You know, it's like they're single, being single, actively single. Okay. They could be dealing with a gym rat or someone who looks, or you could be a gym rat. Someone could be a gym rat, or they could be working out more if they weren't before, getting their body together. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? Handcuffs reverse. Yeah, it's like they're literally freeing themselves from this connection. Okay. And yeah, spending more money, but because they can. Okay. Yeah, declutter, let go of old items. They could be cleaning out a lot of new things. They could be cleaning out a lot of things so that they can bring in new people, items, maybe even shopping more, okay? Creating space for themselves and not this connection, okay? Um but yeah, that's what I got for you guys. And they're going to be more free. This person is going to be a lot more carefree now that they're releasing themselves from this connection that was kind of burdening them, okay? Um so yeah, that's what I got for you guys. I'm going to do a Cash App live in a little bit if you guys would like personals. Okay. The raffle ends in about 10 days. Okay. So you guys have a good one. Watch for your placements. If you become a member for $4.99 a month, $4.99 a month, you'll get access to all the 21 plus readings and a free mini reading on me a month. Okay, the rest you got to pay for, obviously, but you'll get one free mini reading on me a month if you are an active member. You have to be an active member to get that. Okay, but you guys have a good one. Thank you for watching. Watch for your placements. You guys, I will see you in a few minutes.